Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sonja J, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. But this reaction video is a little bit different because we're not reacting to music, okay? This is going to be the first video to a new segment that I want to do on my channel where I react to my favorite YouTubers. And a lot of my favorite YouTubers are black women like me, and they talk about topics that have to do with our community and topics that have to do with black women. And a lot of them have been posting really good videos lately, and I want to react to them. So the first video and the first YouTuber that I'm going to react to today is Leah Gordone. I hope I said her last name right, but I am a new subscriber. And she recently posted a video about black women wearing weave and the controversy behind it. And we're going to react to it together. I have a lot of opinions, honey, but I'm going to be respectful. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm in my bathroom, so it may be a little echoey in here, so if it is, I apologize. If it is really echoey and it's annoying, could you please comment down below and let me know so I know not to do videos like this in this bathroom ever again. I've recorded videos in this bathroom quite a few times, but for videos like this where I'm actually reacting to serious topics, I don't want the echo to be distracting. So if it's really distracting, could you comment down below and please let me know so I can change it for the next reaction videos I do. But yeah, the only reason why I'm in here is because I have a family, so sometimes it's kind of hard to get quiet and get room and peace to yourself, especially when you want to record. So sometimes going in the bathroom is easier for me. So, and this is where I do my makeup and get ready anyway. So yeah, we're in here recording. If it's echoey and annoying, please let me know. I apologize in advance. I just needed to be quiet while my son is out there doing his thing. So Leah Gordone recently posted a video about black women and the controversy about wearing weave and, you know, everything behind it. I have a lot of opinions about it. I did watch half the video already, but I was like, you know what? I have opinions on this and I want to share them. So I paused it. So we're going to watch I plan on playing the whole video. I might not play the whole video, just depending on what I feel needs to be in the video for you to get the point. But for the most part, we probably are going to play the whole video. I'm obviously going to put the link to her channel down in the description box. And I'm also going to put the link down to the video that I'm actually referencing in this video in the description box as well. So if you want to see the full video, you can. And if you want to subscribe to her channel, you can. And I would suggest you subscribe to her channel because she has a lot of great content. Child, it's like when I get on this thing, my words get all conjumbled. It's like every single time I press record, it's like, it's so fucking annoying. But anyways, Leah has a lot of good content on her channel, so subscribe to her channel. I would suggest you do that. But today we're going to react to this video. Now I'm going to do this reaction video a little bit different than I normally do. Normally I play the video and watch it with you guys. But this time, because I did watch some of the video, and there is a lot of good historical facts that she placed in the video. So I really want you guys to actually watch her video and see what she's talking about before I give my opinion. So I'm going to put it big screen so you can see it, and then I'll come in when I feel I need to and give my commentary. And if you like the reaction that way better than the other way I normally do my reactions, let me know and maybe I'll change it up. But yeah, we're going to try it this way today for this video. And this video is actually really good and informational. So even though I may have different opinions, there's still a lot of good information in this video. So that's also why I want to react to it and talk about it. So I'm going to play the video and I'll come in a minute and let you know when I need to speak. Okay.
Let me just say this, hair extensions have nothing to do with DNA. It is not classified to a certain group of people. The origin of hair extension dates back to Cleopatra. Believe it or not, Egyptians in 3400 BC wore wigs, sew-ins, hairpieces, and braids that were made of human hair and dyed sheep wool. They also used beeswax to attach the extensions. They had different colors. Bright blues, red, gold were very popular in addition to conventional black. Cleopatra's favorite color to wear was peacock blue. In fact, both males and females wore wigs. There was a number of benefits for Egyptians to shave their heads. One, because of the hot climate, and two, because they wanted to avoid the dangers of infesting their hair with lice. Even before European slave ships arrived to Africa, hairstyles was always important to Black women. They spent many hours of the day, working with their locks, their plaits, and their twists. And when slavery hit and when slaves were captured, many of the owners cut their hair off to begin the process of erasing their sense of culture and identity. They were given head wraps to use as protection against the harsh weather and the spread of hair lice. In the 1700s, white powder wigs were really big upon Europeans and Americans. The trend soon followed with the nobles. Both men and women wore hair extensions. It turned into something that identified your ranking, your social class, or your birth. Clip-ins became very popular in the 1900s only because you can easily remove them. The weaves used only human hair and it cost around 95 cents and it went up to $25. In the 20th century, they used different type of hair extension looks, more popular weaves, and more plaits and switches. All the wigs that were used were not straight. Majority of them were curly and coiled wigs. Now, from the 60s to today, I can say that we went from fros to relaxers to going to weaves to now embracing more so of our natural hair. We are now using weaves as a way to basically protect our hair from damages. The fact is, the number of people that have relaxed hair have declined. The fact is, a lot of people that do wear weaves are actually natural.
Okay, so I paused it because, one, I just want to say that the reason why I decided to do this segment where I react to my favorite YouTubers and their content is because I really want to bring awareness to a lot of the things that my favorite YouTubers talk about. I know obviously they have a lot more subscribers, a lot more traffic to their channel, so a lot more people see their shit than people see mine. However, there are people in my own community, in my personal bubble, that I feel like should listen to a lot of the shit that I be listening to on YouTube, so I want to bring it onto my channel so hopefully they can listen to it. So, with that being said, about what she just said, I mean, that's true, I'm not gonna lie, that is true. You can still be natural to some extent and still wear wigs and weaves because if you're not relaxing your hair, you're not straightening your hair, you're not perming your hair, and you're just, braiding it up or just wearing it how it is and not adding heat or blow drying it, manipulating it, your hair still is technically natural. It's just put up in a weave or in a wig. So that is true. However, what I will say to that is, at the same time, I'm happy that a lot of women have changed from the perms and the relaxers and are now, just wearing their natural hair under the wig and braiding it up. I'm proud of that. I'm tired of the perms. I'm tired of the relaxers. We don't need that in our hair no more. But at the same time, if you're still literally just braiding your hair up and covering it all the time, like every day, all the time, you never wear your hair out and it's always in a wig, always in a weave, it's kind of hard to call you natural if we never see your natural hair. And I'm not saying that's Leah. I'm not talking about Leah personally. I'm just talking about the content that she's bringing. I'm talking about women in general. There's a lot of women that say they're natural, and I believe them, they are, but it's like, but you wear your wigs and weaves every single day. Like, I've never seen your hair out. So it's like, you're natural, but you're still hiding your hair, so I don't believe you because I can't see it. But we'll keep watching the video. That's just my opinion so far.
Let's talk truth here. There's a big difference between culture exchange and appropriation. And this is acknowledgement and inclusion. The difference between that is assimilation and appropriation. If you look up what assimilation is, then you will furthermore understand why weave is not considered appropriation and why it's not considered a setback. And that is in my opinion. The idea of any non-European person that straightens their hair, they must be taken from white culture. There's no such thing. When it comes to weaves and wigs, I believe that a lot of people fail to understand the difference between voluntary adoption and forced conformity. If we talk about black women wearing weaves and the reasons why they did what they did and they do what they do, they had to conform in order to enter schools. They had to conform in order to be acknowledged in businesses. They had to conform in order to be in social organizations. They literally had to conform in order to just get a job. So the decision that black people made to straighten their natural hair is not just based off of the shrinking of us wanting to look like other white people. It was necessary for survival.
Facts. I'm not gonna dispute anything she just said. That was facts. That was all facts. You know, even though I personally wish more black women would wear their natural hair, I know at the same time that a lot of black women don't, because it's shamed. It's shamed. It's shamed in society. It's shamed in our own community. It's shamed by other races of people. It's shamed in the jobs. It's shamed in the schools. We've seen other black girls getting expelled, okay? Expelled because they had braids in their hair. So she's right. That's facts. You know, a lot of people do say that. And you know, we can, there's levels to the shit, you know, because I will say there are some women that really do wear the wigs and weaves and straighten their hair because they want their hair to look more European. But for the most part, actually not even for the most part, for all parts, 100%, the reason black women started doing that in society is because we couldn't get ahead if we were natural. You know, I mean, now in 2019, it's beautiful to be natural. You know, you're not, I wouldn't say you're praised, but at the same time you are if you're natural, especially if you have type 3 hair, you're praised for being natural. You know, sometimes if you have type 4 hair, you will be praised for it, but sometimes people still have something to say. But, you know, in 2019, it's a lot more acceptable. Back in 1990s, 1980s, it was really not as it was not acceptable or as acceptable to wear your natural hair and still get a job, you know, still get high positions and get promotions. It's true. She's not lying. That's true.
Only have one option.
One option.
So I'm gonna say 3B.
4B and 3C instantly are my immediate favorite.
Undone.
Not done.
Unkempt.
Washed, unkept.
Sometimes people just, you know, they take the term natural as meaning not do your hair. Just keep it tight at all times.
I would have chosen 4B. I would choose 4B.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying that because I'm your girlfriend?
Well, yeah, of course, my decision is now jaded. If you had asked me maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, then this would be a different conversation. Based on my relationship now and like what I know of here, I mean, my preferences have absolutely changed. I'd say 4B.
I hate when my woman's hair dirty.
It's dirty.
It smells.
Smells.
And
Nose
it just
in the hair.
reeks.
And
the hair is all in your neck and your nose.
And you're just like,
It's very unattractive.
It's like the biggest turn up.
Nobody has time for that.
You should look a certain way.
What would a certain way look like? Like what do you have in mind? What would you
A little bit more Beyonce, a little less Macy Gray.
Now let's not act like this do not exist, because the same men that yell about, oh, I like my girls natural, they don't. A lot of them prefer, if they were natural, for them to have a looser texture. A lot of them don't even speak to girls with coarser hair. So please ask why I should care what men tell me about my hair and what I should do to it.
Yes, Leah, okay, yes, God. Nah, and I'm glad she added that segment in this video because she's right. She's right. I'm glad she added that. A lot of men, okay, try to pretend like they don't care about hair texture. try to pretend like they don't care about whether their girlfriend or their wife has coarse hair or straight hair or curly hair. Like, come on. Like, I'm so tired of dudes lying about the shit because we know y'all care. Y'all the main ones who talk about it, to be honest. To be honest, okay? The main ones. And ask me how I know. Also, she's right. She's right. A lot of men would prefer women with looser texture hair, straight hair, you know, whatever. And I know it's also because, you know, of supremacy and the everything that it put on black people, and it turned us against each other. So I do understand that that comes into play. However, you could choose to wake up from it, but a lot of black people don't want to wake up. So a lot of people, and not even just black people, just any race of people. There are a lot of race of people, white people, Mexican people, Asian people, who will look at your hair and be like, oh, that's nappy. Excuse me, first off, our hair is not nappy. It's kinky. There's a difference, okay? Not nappy, kinky, get it right. Second of all, yes, men do have a lot to say about the texture of women's hair, especially black women. They prefer weave and they prefer wig, but then when you wear it all the time, then they want to make jokes like, oh, that's why I like these type of women because their hair is real and da-da-da-da, but then when you wear your real hair, it's too nappy. No. You can't have it both ways. Pick which one. And our hair isn't nappy, it's kinky. Thank you.
So in my personal belief, for people to say that black women have self-hatred if they wear weaves, I simply do not agree with that. And that's just my personal opinion. I honestly feel like it's very offensive and judgmental for people to feel like culturally I cannot be accepted because I choose to wear hair weave. Like, that does not make any type of sense to me, and I really wish people would furthermore do their research about different movements and different things that women do for alterations just because they want to. I personally don't do much of the blonde hair, the red hairs, or anything of that sort. I just keep mine real simple. I like my hair black, I like my hair short, and I like my hair in a coily hairstyle. Period. Anytime I wear it. So, you know, I hate that we have that negative context just because we wear weave. It's more so black women that wear straight hair a lot. Any woman that's out here wearing wigs or weave, please make sure you're protecting your hair underneath, because this is supposed to be a protective hairstyle. It should not be taking your hair out, and it should not be leaving your edges dry and brutal. So please watch that and care for that as well. I'm in 100% support of natural hair. I do not believe in putting chemicals in my head whatsoever, and I very, very frequently put any type of heat in my hair. I don't even do hair dryers. So I really wish people would stop putting black women in this box and think that they are just using these type of styles in order to look like everybody else. Like, we have been trying to step away from all those different stereotypes for so freaking long. This is not the past. I can care less about European beauty standards. I have never loved myself more, and honestly, hair will never define me in any which way.
And okay, so I do agree with what Leah's saying, and I do feel like if women just used wigs and weaves as protective styles, then that'd be cool. But the part, and I'm going to watch the rest of the video after this just to see if I missed it, but the part that she left out, though, is the truth. And I hate to say it, but I got to keep it 100. Now, I know Leah, her personally, she doesn't wear wigs and weaves because she hates her hair. You know, I can tell that she wears it as protective styles. I've been watching her videos for the past few months. I've seen her wear her real hair plenty of times. I've seen her wear weaves plenty of times. I can tell that she wears it for protective styles. In her case, in Leah's case specifically, everything she's saying is true. In her case specifically, for Leah specifically, what she's saying is true. She does wear weaves and wigs for protective styles, but she still wears her real hair. She still wears it out. You can still see it. So for Leah, it's true. But if we gonna keep it real, for a lot of other black women, what she said, that's not true. I hate to say it, but I gotta keep it real. A lot of black women don't wear wigs and weaves as protective styles. They wear it as their only style. We can't pretend like that's not true. We can't pretend. You know, I understand a lot. I feel like a lot of black women, and I feel like there's going to be more videos coming out about this, because I actually was going to do a video about this myself, but then she did it, so I was like, you know what, I'll just react to it. But, yeah, we can't negate the truth. You know, there are women like Leah who wear wigs and weaves as protective styles only, who wear it seasonally, who wear it occasionally, but still wear their real hair, still rock their real hair, and we still know them for wearing their real hair. And then there are women, more specifically black women, who wear wigs and weaves religiously. Only. That's all they wear. You never see their real hair. You'll never see it. Let's keep it real. I know plenty of them. I grew up with plenty of them. I've never seen their real hair before. And when the few times I did, it was because they're about to get their hair redone. So they just slid it up in a high bun or a low bun real quick. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see their texture. You didn't see nothing. It was just slick in a bun. And then the next day, they had their weave back in. We got to keep it real. There are a lot of black women who wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their real hair. We can't lie. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying Leah's lying, because in her case, that is true. But if we're going to speak for all black women, or if we're going to speak for majority black women or majority women, we got to keep it real. There are a lot of women, more specifically black women out here, who wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their real hair. That is true. It's not true for every black woman. It's not true for Leah. It's not true for every black woman. But it is true for some black women. Some black women really wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their hair. And let me told you, and I can tell you from experience, I never wore wigs and weaves, but I used to wear my hair straight religiously. Why? Because I didn't know I had beautiful hair. I didn't know I had beautiful curls. I didn't know that my hair was beautiful. It took me being a grown woman, being a wife and a mother, to finally realize I had beautiful hair. I didn't know that before. I never wore my hair like this in high school. I never wore my hair like this in elementary because I thought it looked bad. So I straightened my hair because I thought that was the only way to wear it. I didn't know I had beautiful hair. I had to learn to love my hair. So if I had to do that, and I have never worn wigs and weaves, imagine getting used to wearing a wig and a weave every single day, and then you finally have to wear your real hair. It's a culture shock. We got to keep it real. A lot of black women do wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their hair. We got to keep it real. I didn't wear wigs and weaves, but I'll tell you, I straightened my hair because I didn't like my hair. I didn't know I had pretty hair. I had to learn to love my hair. I had to learn to do my hair the right way. And also, that's another thing too. A lot of black women also wear wigs and weaves because they don't even know how to take care of their hair. That's another fact. A lot of black women, believe it or not, don't know how to take care of their hair, don't know how to style their own hair. A lot. Some black women I know personally don't know how to do their own hair. Because we follow society's rules. We follow what other people, other races of women do to their hair. And we think, oh, well, she blow dries her hair like that. I'm going to do my hair like that. No, honey, your hair is different. Our hair is different. Our hair is kinkier. We can't blow dry our hair and straighten our hair every day like they do because their hair is different. Our hair needs water. Our hair needs protection. Okay? But we don't know that because we don't know how to do our hair. We're too busy trying to cover it every day with wigs and weaves. We gotta keep it real. There are a lot of black women out here who don't wear their real hair because they don't like it. I know plenty personally, that don't wear their real hair because they think their hair is ugly. When I was watching Atlanta Housewives, if you watch Atlanta Housewives, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. When they did the wig and weave party. All the black girls in there, Candy especially, was trash talking their own hair. Candy walks in, oh, I just hate my hair. It's so plain. I just don't want to. They were so uncomfortable wearing their real hair. It was sad. I was literally watching that that episode like, oh my God, ladies, like, why are you trashing your own hair? Oh my God. And Candy was the worst one. She just, my hair's so plain. I just hate it. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I can't wait till we get to the stage where we actually wear our hair and don't talk shit about it. Like, I'm sorry. I knew I knew I was hoping that she was gonna, talk about both sides of black women wearing weave, but she kind of just made it one-sided, and so I had to give my opinion on it. And if we're being real, there are a lot of black women who wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their hair. Like, that is true. Like, we gotta stop lying and saying that's not true. That is true. Because I'm not trying to name no names, but I'll tell you this, I know women personally. If I took their weave away from them right now, they would go crazy. I hate my hair! What are you doing? Oh my God! Like, stop playing. We know plenty of black women who literally never, ever, 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 ever showed their real hair before. There's plenty of black women out here who's never, ever worn their real hair out before. And if they did, it was in a sleek, tight bun for a day or two, and then the wig and we went right back in. Like, we can't lie. We can't lie. I agree with Leah. There are women who really wear wigs and weaves for protective styles. There are women who wear it just because they like it. And others, I have no problem with you wearing a wig and a weave. That's fine. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I just think we should stop lying and saying that, oh, we only wear it because it's protective style, or we only wear it because we like the way it looks. No. Some women, yes. But there are a lot of other women, more specifically black women, who do wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their hair. There are plenty of them out there who do wear wigs and weaves because they don't like their hair. We can't lie about that. There are plenty out there who don't like their real hair. We got to keep it real. I know women personally, there's women that literally have never, there's women that I grew up with that I've never seen their real hair down before. And I grew up with them. So, like, we can't lie. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. And that's my honest opinion on it. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let your girl know. Comment down below and let me know. Be respectful though, okay? And I'm going to be doing more reactions to my favorite YouTubers in the future. So stay tuned because it's something that I want to do from here on out. I'll see you guys very soon. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to. If you agree with me, comment down below and let me know. If you disagree with me, comment down below and let me know. But be respectful, okay? We can debate about this, but we can't lie. Let's be real. You know, there are women out there who don't like their hair. Not all of them, but there are women out there who wear weave because they don't like their hair. That is true. Yes, that is true. We got to keep it real because I used to be one of them. I didn't wear wigs and weaves, but I religiously straightened my hair because I didn't like my hair. I didn't know I had beautiful hair. I didn't even know I had beautiful hair. I never even knew what my hair looked like natural. So we got to keep it real. We got to keep it real.